Since Dr. Gordon will be first one to answer, please give 2 minutes of opening statement.
Thank you, Tommy. For my opening statement, I would just like to start off by sharing some of my experience with the CSA. I have held 2 terms on the board of directors, so I'm familiar with the running at that board level, as well as I have held 5 different staff positions, including staff rep, which has given me some experience with advocacy, Safe Walk administrative and front office. They gave me some administrative duties, and human rights office events, which has given me experience in outreach. And as a sideline note, with the experiences, just like I'm sure everyone else up here, I have made mistakes during those times, but I have been able to rebound from them and to basically use that to improve from that. In addition, during my outreach with some of those positions, as I have learned different ways of doing it, I think outreach is very important. I think we should be actively pursuing people. That is what I have done. So that way I email people with questions or ideas, even for committee references, to get some ideas and input on what we are doing. Also in terms of experience, as the chair of the Code of Ethical Conduct Committee, I've had experience chairing and facilitating as well as doing inter-university outreach. And during my time with the Guelph Queer Equality, I have in the past handled media interviews for the Mercury, so I am familiar with doing that. In terms of platform, I do have some ideas for outreach. First off, I would like to create an online events page, so that way students can see what's up in the evening. You know, if you want to check out a lecture or see what band's playing instead of look at necessarily all the posters. To increase transparency and get student feedback, I have 2 ideas. I want to do a student newsletter twice a semester so the executive and board can submit articles on issues and so we can highlight some of our services. I feel it's important to do that because the Ontarian, the Canon, the Peak, they are not meant to represent us. They have other issues going on. They have to be objective. This will allow us to keep students up to date on what's going on otherwise. In addition, I would like to have a main page with basically our committees and the representatives for them, so that way and the minutes on them, so you know what our committees are doing, particularly for some students who have classes now or vet students across the way, they can't see what we're doing. This will give them another avenue of feedback. Thank you.
Jeff Rotman, it's your turn.
Hello everyone, my name is Jeff Rotman, and I'm a proud student of the University of Guelph. I've had the benefit of making a difference in the lives of students through being an RA, through the Wellness Center, through being a peer helper, and I'm looking forward to have the ability to impact the entire student body. And I plan on doing this through a 4-pillar platform. My first goal is to ensure that student interests are met. By presenting the CSA as more available and more approachable, I hope to give you an opportunity to present your opinions, concerns, and feedback so that your best interests are always maintained. Rather than always holding office hours in my office, I plan on presenting myself in the UC, the library, anywhere where students hang out, so that I may have a chance to interact with you guys, to find out what you guys really want, and to also give you guys a chance to learn about some of the amazing opportunities that the CS provides, and to give you guys some important information that really concerns you guys as students. Secondly, through learning these needs, I hope to promote the development of non-academic learning. You know, school is not just about classes and exams, and some of the university's most important lessons are learned outside of the classroom. And through these student criticisms, I hope to be able to provide you guys with the proper non-academic learning opportunities that you guys need and want. Thirdly, I really want to promote collaboration at this school. I find collaboration, you know, it enhances creativity, enhances learning, and altogether it just gets more students out. It'll be possible not only to reach more students, but also to initiate new projects that assess the new students' needs. And lastly, as my role as Communications Commissioner, I hope to maximize your awareness of the CSA. CSA presents students with unbelievable programs, and it's my job to engage every student here. So basically, I just want to be able to provide you guys with events and provide you guys with timely, honest, and student-centered information.
Thank you. Rohan Mathai, it's your turn.
Hey guys, my name is Rohan Mathai, and I'm currently the board of director for the College of Arts Student Union at Large. This experience has really taught me a lot about the CSA and has given me the skills and communication skills to effectively advocate your interests to university administration. As a board director, I've sat on 7 committees, the Finance Committee, 2 grievance committees, 3 hiring committees, and the Student Rights and Responsibilities Committee. Last year I was also in Students Association executive. All of these experiences have really increased my confidence and given me the skills necessary for this job. As Communications Commissioner, I'd really like to increase the visibility of the CSA. One thing I noticed that in my classroom speaking, most students didn't even know what the legal resource room is, or the financial resource room, or the human rights office. They weren't really aware of these resources that we have to offer. So I think that students need to know what these are. I'd like them to know what they are, to feel comfortable to utilize these resources. I would like to rent space in the Ontarian and to advertise these resources, as well as describe the job opportunities available, and also what went on in the last meeting. Also, I'd like to continue with the current initiative to push for co-curricular transcripts. This is where you get recognition by the university for your involvement in clubs, student organizations, sports, and the like. As well, I'd like to look for clubs and colleges in an effort to reach out to individual students, and empower them to become more involved with their CSA. I want the CSA to be less intimidating, because I feel that that's what it's like right now, and people aren't as aware as they need to be of all that we can offer them.
All right, thank you very much. First question, it'll be Jeff Roman to answer. Why did you decide to run for CSA exam?
So I've been asked why I'm running on a number of occasions, and the best answer I can give is that I feel an obligation to learn the interests and concerns of the students. As Communication Commissioner, it's my job to be the most visible figure, to promote programs that address the student needs and to maximize CSA awareness. To do this, the CSA has to engage the students. By presenting the CSA available and approachable, we can hope to learn what the students have to say, and then, as the CSA, we can truly be the student's voice. My goals aren't necessarily about doing what I want, but listening to the students and making sure that their voice is heard.
Okay, my past year as board director has shown me a lot of new things with the CSA, and I've learned a lot about myself. One of the things I learned is that I actually really enjoy board meetings. I enjoy advocating your interests. I enjoy the policies and bylaws. Like, that actually interests me, and maybe that's what makes me unique. So I really wanted to, I feel this is a good way to engross myself fully in the CSA. And yeah, and I feel that I have the skills capable to really advocate your interests.
Okay, my turn. So why did I decide to run for the CSA? Several reasons. Firstly, as I listed, I do have extensive experience, so I do feel I'm qualified, but additionally, I have enjoyed basically all the positions I have held, whether it be outreaching to groups, sitting on the board and looking at the decisions, facilitating meetings, sitting on policy committees, things like that. I've really enjoyed it. I've had success, and I enjoy the learning opportunity it provides. I also feel I can provide the advocacy and the experience because I have done these things before through the Human Rights Office, through other organizations as well. And so I would like to continue doing those things and basically continue what I enjoy doing and provide students the experience that I have, so I can do the ideas already mentioned. I have done similar things.